Namaste. Today's topic is, like ripples on a pond, so is happiness. Toss a pebble into a pond. Ripples from the pebble splash grow out from the splash zone. They grow and grow until they reach the shore of the pond. Sometimes they rebound back upon themselves and intercept newer ripples created by the pebble's impact with the water. So it is with happiness in your life. Finding happiness is like the pebble entering the pond's watery habitat. Happiness is absorbed into the pond and made to become part of it. The pebble descends to the bottom of the pond and sets up residency. When you find your own happiness, it sets up residence within you. That happiness becomes part of who you are. Happiness becomes an integral part of your life. But here is the bigger picture. As the pebble impacts the surface of the water, its energy sets up waves of energy commonly known of as ripples. These ripples spread out in all directions. Obviously, they stir the surface of the pond. They affect the edge of the pool as well. The energy that is carried on those tiny waves sways the reeds at the edge of the water. The edge of the pond is changed in subtle or not so subtle ways. Of course, that energy agitates the millions of tiny creatures that live in and among the reeds. The splashing pebble has caused the lives of those teeming millions to be affected. Maybe a tiny creature was just about to eat another even tinier creature. The wave from the pebble caused the two creatures to separate just a little more, and the meal is missed. On the other hand, maybe meal is found and consumed because of that tiny ripple from that pebble splashing into the pond. One cannot always know the consequences of one's actions and thoughts. You can know, however, that when you share your happiness, the ripple effect is sure. From the joy and bliss you generate from your happiness within, you impact the world in ways that you will know and in ways you may never know. You may believe, and rightly so, that when you share your happiness, you are doing good in the world, indeed in the universe. You change lives in a positive way. When you are genuinely happy within yourself, you cannot help but raise the level of good in your world simply by being who you are from the inside out. You ripple through the universe. And sometimes these ripples of happiness even come back to reinforce your way of thinking and living. Just as ripples may reach the shore of a pond and rebound back toward their source, so may your beams of happiness undulate back to you. In other words, you bring honor to your inner happiness through your own efforts. You may not even set out to do this, bring honor to your own happiness. It is, however, a natural result of beaming your bliss into the world. So you can accept it as something that naturally comes to you and spontaneously helps to fulfill you in your happiness. When your happiness is multiplied back to you, you have every good reason to accept it. There you have it. Happiness is like ripples in a pond produced by a pebble being dropped into the water. The ripples change things in the world, stir things up. Just so your happiness as it spills out from you into the universe. Sometimes those ripples rebound and reproduce the original energy. Just so your happiness as it comes back to reinforce itself within you. May you and all sentient beings know happiness and the root of happiness. Namaste.